So tomorrow's your first day?
Yep, tomorrow's the big day.
This is your first time as chief,
Uh-huh.
but how does the process work for an incoming chief on the first week? Have you already had a preliminary sit down with your officers, or does that happen how does that work?
It's going to happen throughout the week. So luckily I've been here for this week, and so I've been able to come and go from the police department here, which has been nice. And so I've come to a couple briefings. We hired a new officer who got sworn in. And although I didn't get to do his swearing in, I at least got to attend it. I got to meet his parents. There were quite a few officers there. We had a DUI checkpoint the other night. I came to the briefing and just met some folks there. And so informally, I've had a chance to meet quite a few officers, which has been really, really nice.
What do you think so far of the city and the community?
I love it. We got here last Saturday, so we've been here a week, which has been nice to get settled in. We met a lot of folks, and some folks who have recognized me from being in the paper, which was nice, because I am big on just introducing myself as a new police chief and ask people, are you from here, and you know, what's going on, and how do you like the city, how long have you been here, what do you see as the issues, those kinds of things. And so I've struck up a lot of conversations with people, you know, just in the last week, just from walking around and being in the community.
Do you think that, that basically officers should be given immediately the benefit of the doubt and to question or to poke questions, do you think that's appropriate, or is there a fine line?
I think policing is tough. It's a very difficult profession. It's more difficult now, I think, than ever. I love the body cameras. We have them in Arizona. We have 250 deployed. We'll have another 100 deployed next year. What we saw with our cameras is 40% reduction in, I think it's a 40% reduction in complaints, citizen complaints, and a 70% reduction in use of force. There are issues with the cameras that every police department has to deal with as far as policies go and procedures and use and storage and all of those kinds of things. And I'm not sure where we are, San Luis is, as a police department at this point, as far as policy and use and those kinds of things goes, mandatory use, because there's no point in having the cameras if you're not turning them on. And that's really a big deal if you get involved in a critical incident and you have a camera with you and you didn't turn it on, publicly how that looks.
Have you been briefed on the CAT team, and do you look forward to keeping the Chiefs Roundtable going?
I will. The Chiefs Roundtable I will certainly keep going, and actually I think I may expand that even to some degree. I looked at the folks that are on the Chiefs Roundtable, and I think it's a good representation of the community, but I think there's a few facets that might be missing. And then, so I would like to probably expand that. And then as far as the CAT team goes, it's a great idea. We have a community action team. I actually worked on it years ago, probably 15 years ago. We had a CAT team in Mesa, a community action team that had very similar, conceptually, it was very similar to what the CAT team here does. And so I like that concept. I think it's important for the community and for the police department to stay connected that way. And especially with all the downtown, the things going on downtown, that's a really critical component. So I wouldn't see that going away at all. There might be a few little changes to it, but certainly not going away. Me as a person, I am passionate. I guess if I had to pick one word, it would probably be that. I'm passionate in many ways. About policing, about people, about fairness, about the Constitution. I teach Fourth Amendment on search and seizure, and I'm very passionate about people's constitutional rights and protecting those. I'm super excited to be here. I will work incredibly hard for this police department, for this community. I'll be out there, I'll be visible. People can certainly feel free to come up and strike up a conversation with me. I enjoy it. I'll enjoy hearing. I like different perspectives. I don't think everybody has the same opinion as I do, and I think that's what makes us all work.